So about last spring, I heard that Shanghai Disneyland was opening up and that they were looking for a few more foreigners to work in the park. Being unemployed at the time, I decided to throw my hat in the ring and sent in a little highlight reel from when I used to work at Happy Valley.
What round table king Arthur shit? Shorty ass fat, she can't stand straight. Spent your down payment on my landscape.
I got a call back like a week later. They said, hey, we'd love to have you. They flew me out and put me to work. Unfortunately, they did have me work in sanitation, which was a little bit of a curveball. I thought my skill set could be put to better use, but fucking hell, every day in the magical kingdom, it was a dream come true.
This your first time at Disney? Pizza? Are you having fun? Hawarma? Jigga defun. Hawarma? All the staff at the park have like cute nicknames, you know, like all the actors are called Imagineers. All the front office people are called Yellow Boots. You know what they call the sanitation workers? Winnies. As in Winnie the Pooh. As in I spend most of my day just cleaning up kids' poo. Yeah, we got poop in a sock. Oh. I hope you guys find that amusing, but let me tell you something. It's not very amusing when some kid diarrhea is 10 feet from the public bathroom and you gotta sweep it up.
It's not all rainbows and sunshine in the Disney Kingdom.
Now, other than cleaning up kids' shit, my main duty was trash cans. 76 of those fucking things, and I had to empty every single one. There were a few perks to the job, though. I used to keep my little nip bottles hidden in trash cans around the pack, so whenever I was feeling a little low energy or lethargic, I would just rip back a couple shots, and I'd be walking on clouds for the rest of the day.
You should call this thing the Honey Hot Spins.
After I was done with all of my duties, I guess I became the park's like utility player, the jack of all trades. Sometimes that meant rescuing kids from the Alice in Wonderland maze. Oh no. Guys, we got another one in the maze. Shit. Other times that meant making sure the Enchanted Castle didn't turn into a full-fledged refugee camp. That place was in disarray. I'm talking bodies all over the place.
I keep on trying to like brush them away, trying to be like, guys, just go anywhere else except for the Enchanted Castle. That's like our trademark. But I tell 2 people to leave, another 20 show up.
Sir, I love to crank hoods as much as the next guy, but I guess there's a certain place where we're supposed to smoke. The Enchanted Castle is not really the place to be doing it. I'm not gonna tell on you. After a while, I just said fuck it and gave up. And to be honest with you, I think those guys were onto something. That place had a great breeze and provided the only shade in the pack, which goes a long ways when it's 106 fucking degrees out. Yo, Scotty, this boat's fucked. Yeah, the motor's fucking toast. I don't know what to tell you. Now, the only reason I agreed to do sanitation in the first place is because when I applied for the job, they told me, hey, just do the dirty work for 2 weeks, and afterwards we'll start letting you dress up as Donald Duck, greet visitors, dance in the parade. But a month into the gig, and still the only time they'd let me throw on the duck suit was in the subway.
Alright guys, welcome to Disney. Go up the escalator. Put me on subway duty. I gotta kind of direct people from the subway station to the park. And I like take pics of kids, or take pics with kids.
1、2、3，接着。
guys would have stopped hitting me, so
现在人上班了。
just use your imagination, but I've been in this thing for like 3 hours.
The worst part about it was that while I was down the trenches, there was this smug asshole, Jimmy Yakabuchi, rocking the duck suit up in the pack, thinking he was hot shit just because he worked 2 years at Disney World Orlando. It's like, guy, I know meth addicts in Times Square dressed as Elmo with the same skill set as you.
You don't have a talent. You just ran a fucking duck suit, dude. I can do this so much better than you. Look at him. Did you see him up there? Did you see that look he gave me? Suck it, suck it. Look, I'm in the parade.
And let me tell you, it is not easy pulling a princess
Hey, Belle. Hey, Belle.
when you're a fucking second string Donald Duck moonlighting as a glorified janitor.
They're gonna start letting me wear the Donald Duck suit during prime time. I guess I'm getting a raise too. We'll be able to go on that trip to the Philippines we've always been talking about. By the way, can't tell anyone, her real name is Janine. That's the stuff they don't want you to know.
Finally, I decided to show some initiative. You know, when life gives you lemons, you say, fuck the lemons, you go out and you buy yourself some lemonade. So I threw on my duck suit, I matched into the pack, and I told my boss, listen, find some other clown to take out your trash and work down the subways. I'm moving up to the big leagues. Deal with it.
My father wouldn't take me to a playground, let alone to Disneyland. You guys got lucky. I am sweating seeds in this thing. Now remember, kids, only ducks can poop outside. Humans gotta use the toilet.
Well, he did deal with it. He dealt with it by immediately firing me.
You can't drag me away in front of all these kids. Do you realize how traumatizing that would be? Sorry for just trying to help, dude. Jesus Christ.
And taken away my work visa. So, I guess the moral of this whole fucked up story is, you know, shoot for the stars. And if you miss, you can always get a job back in mass fixing boats.
The dream's over. It's okay. You can still The AC in here is blasting, and I'm sweating seats. The fucking fan malfunctioned. 2 weeks ago, they still haven't fixed it. Mickey Mouse's fan malfunctioned. They fixed it the same day. That guy's a prick.